Hi folks, this is Vince and Vinny Jr. with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to play another game of X-Wing. Well, actually, we've already played it. Today we're going to try something a little different. We're going to be commentating after the fact. As you can see, I am playing as the Scum faction, not a faction I usually play as. I've got Dengar and the Jumpmaster 5000, Proton Torpedoes, Dexter Munitions, Guidance Chips, Predator, and Gonk. And then I've got Dace, Bone Arm, Hawk 290, Ion Cannon Turret, and Predator. And then lastly I've got Nendrusulak in the Z95, Concussion Missiles, and Guidance Chips. And I do believe they are both sharing Lone Wolf. I only had the one Lone Wolf card, so I had to put it on top like so. Yeah, as I'm showing it off there. So yeah, and I don't play the Scum faction all that often, but I want to do something a little different this time around. Now, Vinny, I believe, is playing as the Imperials, yes? Mm-hmm. Alright, so he's got the Decimator and 2 TIE Advanced. The Decimator is piloted by, is that Commander Kenkirk?
Yes.
It looks like Intelligence Agents, Izane, Izard, and Predator. And then you've got 2 TIE Advanced Tempest Squadron pilots. Both of them have stealth device from the looks of it. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And yours came to 100 points as well?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. See, this was an interesting game. We're not going to spoil anything. We're not going to say who won, but here we go. We also tried a different camera angle. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. And we've also sped things up. This is a 2x speed here, so things are going to go a lot more quickly. There's going to be some noise in the background too. We're sort of, I want to say we got a new dog, but it's a trial period kind of thing. It's a puppy. He's huge. But Vinny here is going 5 straight with the TIE Advanced, and we fly casual, so he didn't bother measuring that. It just moved right next to it. And it looks like his Decimator's moving up now. His pilot skills were on the low end, so all of his got to activate first, whereas mine got to shoot first.
And Jackson's just staring at us.
That's okay, let Jackson stare at us. That's the dog. So my Hawk 290 down there went ahead and went straight. My Z95 on the very top went straight. Lastly, I did a 2 straight there. Not in range, so I went ahead and, I think, what did I do? I did a barrel roll action.
Yeah.
I don't think we bothered taking any actions because we weren't in range. That's why none of us took, like, focus actions or anything. We usually don't on the first round unless we have, like, a stealth device or barrel roll action, something that would carry on to the next round. So here we are planning our dials again for the next round.
Unless you have the RoboSock 290, which can keep the focus tokens, and you can get double focus tokens.
Mm-hmm. That would be nice, but yeah, we didn't have that. Alright, so looks like we're almost done planning our maneuvers here. What made you want to run TIE Advanced?
I didn't know what to do, really, because there's so many ships, and I didn't want to do TIE Interceptors, because I did that last time. I did them, so I just did TIE Advances, because we don't use them very often.
Looks like you took evades there.
Yeah.
Okay. Any choice? Why did you take some evades instead of, like...
Because of the way stealth device works is it gives you extra evade, so you can get evade token.
You mean extra? You mean extra defense dice?
Yeah, and it can give me evade token, which will make better defense.
I see. So your plan was defense. I went 1 forward with mine, trying to get into range 3. I've got a concussion missile on my Z95, so range 3 worked great for me here. And it looks like Now, if I could have done something different, I did not like the fact that my Hawk 290 was going up against the Decimator. I mean, with the ion turret, you need to ionize a large vessel twice in order for it to actually take effect. And I was a little worried that you were going to blow me up before I could actually do anything. So that's one regret that I have, was actually going toward your Decimator. But we'll see how this plays out.
I mean, the Hawk 290 is nice because
it's also
turret's better than
it's a great support ship, but it's pretty weak on top of it.
Like the what's his name, Kyle Katarn or something. Like there's like a card he can give focus tokens, then use it to keep. So it basically you can give focus tokens.
All right, now it looks like I'm rolling proton torpedoes here.
Yes.
All right.
I can barely read that.
That's okay.
I take
4 damage, I think.
Damage,
yeah, 1 turn into a crit.
So I take all shields.
Mm-hmm.
On that decimator.
So all your shields are gone on your decimator.
I do have the...
You have 12 hull, though.
Yeah, and I do have the defensive combo.
Yeah, you have Captain Kenkirk, which is a defensive card.
And Isen Izard, which is...
Isen Izard, which is also defensive. What does Kenkirk do? He gives you an evade... an evade... He gives you a defense die. You get 1 agility. Or... Defense. For defense, once you take 1 damage, is it?
And Isen Izard does the same.
Only she gives you a free evade token.
Yes. Every combat phase.
Alright, so what am I doing here? Concussion missiles, guidance chips, and...
Lone Wolf.
Now, guidance chips is... I think I took those in error. It said on the end of the guidance chips that your primary weapon value is to be greater than 3 or greater. And the Z95 is only 2. So I don't know why I took guidance chips on my ships. Maybe I guess I might have missed that part of the card.
Maybe you used it for the concussion missiles. I mean, it has 4 attacks.
I know, but that's not the primary weapon. That would be concussion missiles are secondary weapon. So I misread the card and I took it when I shouldn't have. But they were 0 cost to begin with. But I seem to be rolling okay anyway. I think I used I used the concussion missiles blank effect to make that a hit. I think. So I've got 3 hits there, and I think you might have rolled.
I rolled 2 focus.
2 focus and 2 blanks. So you'd use your evade token, so you took 2 hits on your shields. So you were shieldless on the 1 tie advanced, and I think here we forgot to put a number on one of them so that we knew which one was which. Yeah. Okay. So everyone attacked now, I think. Yeah, the Decimator is now attacking the Jump Master. 3 attack dice. You decided to re-roll your blank Predator, and you used your focus token, I think. And now you've got 3 hits. And I think... What happened to me? Did I take 2 hits?
I think you got evade.
I got 1 evade, so I took 2 shields. I think 2 shields were gone on mine. Yeah. Now, my special ability on my Dengar is that if someone is in my firing arc, for the first time for that round, I can actually attack back with my primary weapon.
It's
so
kind of like Crane Horn, but
sort of.
More overpowered.
I got 2 attack there, 2 hits. So I got 2 more damage. You got 2 damage cards now. So your hull should be down to about 10 or so.
Yeah, but I got the defensive bonus.
But now your defensive bonuses kick in.
And
now your tie advanced for trying to attack my Z95, but no damage on both.
Yeah, I rolled terrible. They're not very good at range 3.
That's alright.
Or 2. They're not good. They don't have much attack value.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we're planning our dials again. Yeah, I am not liking the position of the Hawk 290 here. And my Z95 is in a lot of trouble because... yeah, I've lost my concussion missiles now. Now I'm relying on 2 attack dice, which is the attack power of the Z95. And you've got 2 tie advanced, which have 3 agility each. So 2 attack die versus 3 agility. But again, I've got my lone, I've got his special ability, which allows me to roll an extra attack die. So as long as I'm in range 1 or 2 of an enemy, I think it is.
Yeah, this part. Like I tried doing as I thought he was going to go straight.
You did 4K turns. Yeah, you did 4K turns there with your tie advanced.
That screwed me over.
Thinking that I was going to fly past you.
Yeah, so I could just do a range 1 attack and just do...
Well, and that's a good maneuver, though. I mean, what if I mean, it's possible if I had done like a 5 straight, or not 5 straight, but like a 4 straight or something. Looks like you took a focus there, you get a free evade too, or you should have.
Yeah, I did.
I think
it's only going to start the combat phase. That's why we do it during the combat phase.
Okay. I took a focus there. But see, I don't like how close we were. The Hawk 290 is definitely not in a nice position.
I don't think I ever...
I went 1 straight with my Z95 and bumped. Now, I couldn't take an action. I couldn't attack the tie advanced in front of me, but I could attack the tie advanced on toward the camera, the one closest to the camera. And what else happened here?
Which, that was kind of...
Looks like I took a target lock with Dengar here. And Dengar attacked. Now, I don't think I was in... I don't think I had a firing solution.
No.
So I had to use my primary weapon, which is 2 attack dice.
And you didn't have... You couldn't use Dengar. I don't think you can use Dengar's ability either.
No, not with...
the firing arc.
Alright, so I got a hit and a blank, but I think I used my lone wolf.
Yeah, you got 2 hits. Looks like you got 2 hits on you.
Yeah.
But I get...
You got 1 evade from the looks of it?
Yep, 1 evade rolled and then the evade token, so I took no damage.
You took no damage there, yeah.
That's what I like about... Like, the Decimator is kind of overpowered with its hull and shield value of how much hull and shield it has. So it can take a bunch of hits.
Now, I forgot to apply the Z95's extra attack die here. I was at range 1 giving me 1 extra, but I should have gotten 4 instead of 3. So,
I think I knew why you use guidance ships. His ability.
oh,
Increase
yeah.
it by 1.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I should have... Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, sometimes I forget. But that's my fault for choosing the loadout.
Yeah, I forgot there, too, using my ability. Intelligent Agent.
Alright, so what was that?
Maneuver.
What was that there?
Looks like evade.
Oh, I must have used my ion turret on on the decimator.
It took 1 days down, which was not bad.
Yeah. Now you need another ion in order for that to take effect. Now you did a lot of damage, I think here. Well, you're going to. You got 4 attack dice at range 1.
Blank and a evaded thing. So I think that's 3 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you took a face down, so that was...
Yeah, I think I had 1 shield to begin with, and then
so
2 face down cards.
2 hits.
Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, so it... Decimator is nice for, like, attacking, because it's 360, and it has stun all. But if you can do that defensive bonus, that gives it extra life.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, the decimator is a big battleship. I mean, it's huge, but the agility is terrible, so you really have to bombard that sucker. Alright, so...
And it's the evade token plus the evade dice now.
The one thing that worked here for me was that your 2s went first. So I didn't run into you here at all. Okay,
plus, I think
so you veered off to the right. That cleared your stress, and I think you took either an evade or focus. Evade from the looks of it.
Yeah. I think I took evades for both.
Yeah, because I don't think you were going to be in range. I think you were just trying to clear the focus.
No,
or you're trying to clear the stress. Yeah, that's what I meant.
And try to get some room. It looks like I was trying to get some room.
And then you've got... Alright, so it looks like you're making...
High advances are good for getting, like, good, like, get clear of the area.
Alright, so you took a turn here. And you're going to do probably a...
I'm not sure where
you get your free evade and probably a...
focus.
I don't think you took a... I don't know.
I don't think I ever... Like, I haven't took a target... No, I didn't take a target lock.
Not yet. Alright, so I went 3. My goal here, I mean, that gave me a stress, that 3 slight turn. That was a red maneuver. But I wanted to get away from your decimator, being as damaged as I was. I wanted to use my Hawk 290 on your TIE Advanced on the smaller ships.
All over there.
Yeah, it was in the wrong position.
It looks like now you're gonna go over to the TIE Advanced around that.
That was my goal.
Yeah.
Alright, so now it looks like I took a focus, and now it looks like we're into the attack phase, combat phase.
It looks like that the decimator, what I was trying to do is turn to outmaneuver.
Doesn't look like I actually have... I might have a line of sight here. No?
It goes, like, barely. It doesn't actually hit the base. It barely clears it.
Make sure you're near the mic, so they can hear you. Alright, so what am I doing? Am I choosing whether or not I want to use the focus? Is that it?
Maybe. Yep.
I didn't use the focus, because I knew that you're going to shoot me.
It looks like that I just spent an evade to it. I just rolled an evade.
Yeah, so there was no damage there. Alright, next up was my my Z95, I think. It was...
That's Z95 ability.
Now, did I realize now that I get... I'm at range 1, probably, so I should get 4 attack dice. Yes, I do. Okay, I realized it this time. So I used Lone Wolf to reroll the blank, and that didn't do anything for me. So I got 3 hits from the looks of it. And
I take so much damage.
So it looks like you took a crit. Or did you? This was damage cockpit. Okay. 0, yeah.
I don't think that really affected me much, because I just got that. I'm only a pilot skill 2, so. I mean,
yeah, that was out of all of the damage cards or the crits that you could have gotten. That one was a pretty good one, because had it been like a major explosion or something or
that
direct,
would have probably done so much damage.
Yeah.
I already had 1 hull damage.
All right, so it looks like you did some damage to me. I got. What did I roll?
2 evade.
So I took 1 shield on my
your Dengar is just did not want to get killed. Like, he just took no damage.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like we're cleaning up now. And planning our maneuvers for the next phase. So as of right now, Dengar has taken some shield damage. My Hawk 290 is the most damage, and my Z95 is untouched. Your Decimator has 2 damage cards. Your one TIE Advanced has a face-up damage card. And your other TIE Advanced has, I think, I don't know, I'm not sure what the other TIE Advanced is doing. It might have taken some shield damage?
Yeah, it had 1 shield gone. It had 1 shield gone.
Possibly. Yeah. Alright, so it looks like
It looks like the Decimator has 3 damage because of its ion. The ion.
Oh, yeah, it's 3 damage, yeah.
I took 2 from the Dengar and then 1
and then one, right.
Ion.
Okay, so it looks like you're splitting up your TIE Advanced here. And then you're turning...
Which is nice.
Now, you don't care about your movements, really, because you're 360 arc.
Yeah. That's what I like about Decimator.
Now, Izard gives you... Izane Izard gives you the evade token. You took a focus action. And then...
That focus... Like, it's good to have that focus, because it can be used for defense or offense. And because if I have my evade, in case like I roll a focus, I can change that to an evade to help me evade like an attack.
Mm-hmm. So I took a focus on my Z, and then
now
it looks.
You're doing a primary.
Yeah. Now, see, I have Lone Wolf as well on my Hawk.
I'm
so
rolling 5 attack.
Well,
5
that's why I kept taking focus instead of target lock, is because I had the Lone Wolf ability on, and I think I had Predator. I had Predator on 2 of my ships. I can't remember which ones.
It was Hawk 290.
The Hawk 290 and Dengar.
Yeah. Lone Wolf was on the Hawk 290.
When I've got Predator already, which lets me re-roll, you can't re-roll dice twice, so that's why I took...
You can roll 2 dice if you have both combo.
No, what I mean is you can't re-roll the same die twice. Alright, so I must have done my torpedoes here. And
you had extra munitions, so...
Yeah, extra munitions.
You probably used that... Yeah, it screwed me over there. You got like 3 damage and a crit. I think there's a crit in there.
Yeah.
No, it was not crit. Okay, good.
Still, you took some serious damage there. I don't know how much you took.
I took 3, because I had the evade token.
Oh, okay.
So I took 3 damage that turn.
Make sure you're close enough to where they can hear you. Alright, what was I rolling? Blank. Oh, I think I was attacking with the Hawk 290.
Yeah,
I don't think...
you rolled a blank, like, instantly.
Yeah. The Hawk 290, not off to a great start this round.
Hawk 290 isn't very powerful with 1 attack.
It's meant to be a support ship.
Yeah, but
some of its support's abilities are fantastic. Now, it looks like I shot with my Z, and I got possibly 2 hits with it.
Like, if you had your Z95 and that one together, like, you could just disable that TIE Advanced, then the Z95 can go at range 1, and just do, like, a 4 attack dice at range 1, and just...
Now, again, the Z95 special ability lets me roll... Remember, you're... Lean toward the camera. The Z95, my Z95 special ability, my pilot, lets me roll an additional attack die if I'm at range 1 or 2 of my opponent. So, I was constantly rolling 3 dice at least, which is nice.
Hull damage, looks like.
On what?
On Dengar.
On Dengar, yeah. Dengar got hit by the Decimator. And it looks like I fired back, though, in retaliation. That's his special ability. And I think... Did you dodge that?
Yeah.
You must have dodged.
I still had my evade token.
Alright, now it looks like your TIE Advanceds are shooting.
I think... Okay, I missed that one.
Yeah, that was a blank and a focus, and then that was a crit and a focus or something, or hit. I got an evade. Okay, so no damage. So my Z95 right now is untouched, even though it's being attacked by 2 different TIE Advanced. I was very lucky at this point.
I think I started to change my strategy there when I started using focus, because I just kept rolling focus. Like, it literally... I could have had so many hits on you, but I had focus instead.
Yeah. Well, you were playing a defensive game with your TIE Advanced.
Yeah.
Hoping that your regular shots would do the trick.
Yeah, but I lost my stealth devices on...
Yeah, you did lose your stealth device right away.
On both, so it screwed me over. So I had, like, no damage. Like, it works on the TIE Interceptors because they're, like, Sunterfell and
looks
a
like
couple other ones works.
Alright, so it looks like you're leaning in. You took a focus there.
So it looks like I'm doing the attack and defense strategy with either.
You could do either. Alright, now, looks like your decimator, yeah, you barely cleared that rock in the front there.
Yeah, I barely, like, I almost hit both. Like, it's literally between the two, and that's
so
that was lucky.
You got your focus evade, free evade from Izard, and...
It's the perfect combo there, because it's a battleship, it can take damage, and now it can roll evade just to take less damage from its zero agility. Now it can take less damage in return. So it can deal more damage, and it just becomes a battleship.
Yeah, see, my Hawk 290 here is in trouble. Like, I want to get it close to these TIE Advanced, but it's also really damaged, so kind of worried. I was trying to get my forward firing arc on you as well with Dengar so that I could activate his special ability, but I just couldn't turn enough.
I mean, he doesn't have, like, the Decimator...
That asteroid messed me up a bit. Otherwise, I would have stayed on your rear.
I mean, that Decimator is actually very maneuverable for its, like, size.
Alright, so it looks like I was attacking... What was I attacking here? 2 blanks with the Dengar. Yeah, that was terrible. 2 blanks.
Because your Hawk 290 you can't attack this turn, so...
No.
Looks like it might be at range 3, but because...
I think I'm at range 1, so I get 5 attack dice here. Or 4.
Take 4.
Alright, so you must have taken some...
Yeah, I did. Looks like I took some whole damn...
I don't think you took anything, did you?
No, I evaded it, because I think you guys got a couple focus there, and you didn't spend your...
That's right, I was stressed. I couldn't really do much. So you had 3...
I think I finally... No, you evaded it.
Yeah, I used my evade token. The Decimator tried getting my Dengar, and yep.
I did do damage. It's a pilot.
Oh yeah, you did.
I forgot that thing was.
That made me roll 1 less attack die. It was a weapons failure crit.
That is actually really hard. Like,
so now I only get 1 attack die.
If that happened to the Hawk 290,
with Dengar,
that would be screwed.
Well, he
0 attack. 0 attack.
Mm-hmm.
For its primary, so you can't do a primary attack. I mean, I would rather have the twin laser turret with him because the egg has 2 to 3, which is nice. So
but I wanted the Ion because his special ability, Bone Arm special ability in the Hawk, you can take a stress. If the opponent has an Ion token, you can take a stress token to do damage against to give him a face down damage card or something like that. I don't know the card off the top of my head, but that was what I was trying to do. I was trying to ionize. Now I forgot about that ability, I think, at all this game. I don't think I used it once, but I guess we'll see.
You might have forgot it on the...
Up to this point, I forgot to use it.
You could have done it on the...
I could have done it on the Decimator.
Because the Decimator is Ion. And
right.
He takes 2 Ion tokens to disable.
Right.
Like,
so it looks like you're moving there.
It looks like the only thing that can take the Decimator out so far is the Ghost. Because the Ghost has the same amount of hull, like, hit points. They both have 16. It's just, that Ghost has 6 shields instead of 4 and 10 hull.
Mm-hmm. Well, now your TIE Advanced are moving out of there from the looks of it. They're trying to get away from everyone. And now your Decimator is moving in on my Z95. It's not looking good.
Yeah, it looks like that was what I was trying to do there, because I knew my TIE Advanced was just getting their butt kicked from it, so I wanted to have more attack.
Alright, now my 2 slight turn here was a green maneuver, so
you moved your stress, but I think you hit.
I did run into your Decimator, so no action was taken.
Maybe that's what I was trying to do. Like, trying to block you, because he probably knew that you were trying to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I'm trying to set myself up for next turn.
Alright, so what was I doing here? Okay, so Dengar is moving.
Yeah, I think he moved, like, he's moving away until he can get that weapon failure done.
Alright. Now,
you gotta focus there so you can get that, do the action.
No, I tried rolling to get rid of that weapons malfunction, and I got a focus. I need a hit or a crit. Now, I got, looks like, okay, that was Predator. I got 3 hits. All right, now I gave you a face down. Now here, I made a mistake. I could have used Bone Arm's ability to kill you right there. I could have stressed my my ship, given you another damage card,
and that's that.
And you would not have been able to fire back.
Yeah.
But now what's going on here? I must be attacking. Yeah, see, had I done that, see, now you're attacking me, and
Decimator, looks like.
Yeah, it has to be the Decimator.
Yep. And it looks like the ship was destroyed.
Yeah, it was. So, I mean, I would have been destroyed anyway, but
yeah, you would have destroyed my ship.
I would have destroyed your TIE Advanced right then and there had I remembered his ability.
I don't think he fires this turn though. So I don't think it really mattered because he didn't attack this turn.
All right, now the Ion has to activate, and when Ion activates, you go one forward straight, and you do get to take an action, but you can't do any maneuvers.
Yeah, and it looks like the TIE Advance is.
It looks like it's going to go right into that asteroid. Yeah, if I remember
which
right.
Can kill it
if it rolls a hit or a crit. But had I used his ability and remembered to use it, he would have been dead, and I wouldn't have to rely on chance. That's the thing. Now, okay, so it looks like we're planning maneuvers. Yep, Dengar's way out of the way.
One straight, yeah.
There's the one straight. Now you landed on top of the asteroid, and you rolled a hit. So that
I blew my shelf off.
Well, see, he would have been. I could have. Yeah. See, had you rolled a blank there though,
Yeah, I would have.
I would have missed that opportunity. And it looks like you moved your other one, you barrel rolled to the side. Okay.
Yeah, it looks like I barreled to the side to avoid the asteroid.
So now we've got...
And now the TIE Advance is now targeting the Den Rendar, which actually has a better chance of doing. Because now he has a weapon failure still. So he won't do as much damage, and he can do more damage.
Yeah, Dengar does have one less weapon attack now, so...
And he has the same attack as TIE Advanced, but he has less agility. While the Decimator has...
Now, I was really at odds about this, about doing 3K turn. I'm stressed out, and I'm going up against a Decimator, which can do 3 attack dice each attack. And I'm rolling to see if I can get rid of my... I did. So I flipped my weapons failure card down. So now I have 2 attack dice again against your... But against the Decimator, though... Alright, I think you dodged.
To evade there.
Yeah, so you dodged that.
The reason with the Decimator, it can take hits. It's a tank, literally. It's just a giant tank on the field, so it...
I must have used, I think I gave you... Oh, I gave you a face-up damage card. I'm not sure which one.
I think it's...
That was the one where your pilot skill became 0.
Yeah. It didn't really matter, but it did matter, because now he moved last.
Alright, so that was 1 hit, 1 evade, so no damage was done to my Z95 that round. The Decimator failed to actually hit me there.
But now the Decimator and the Z95. The Z95 has a better chance of destroying the Decimator, because it rolls more damage. Like, at range 1, it's 4 attack dice. And at range
what is the
2,
puppy playing with behind me?
A ball.
Oh, okay. That's the dog I was talking about, yeah. A year and a half. Lucy's on the couch sleeping, I think.
Yeah. Lucy's always sleeping.
But now, see, the Z95, I did not want to use the Z95 against the Decimator. I just think that was the wrong ship. Because, again, 2 attack, 2 evade, or 2 agility against... my attack power was good, but my hit points, though, I only have 2 shields and 2 hull. So that's not exactly the best... You know, 1 lucky hit and I'm out.
But it's good for your Z95 because you can stay at range, 2. And I don't get that bonus, but you get that bonus.
But you've got a focus evade, though. So, you can negate some of that damage.
That's only 2 agility. I can still take, a face-up crit. And if I get, a direct hit, I can get 2 more damage.
Alright, so there's your focus evade. And that looks like I'm moving in to try and destroy you. Because you're close to death, your Decimator. I think you've only got, 3 or 4 hits.
5 hull, I think.
3, 4, or 5 more hits left on your Decimator. It's hard to tell at this point.
My TIE Advance only has 2 hull left.
No, I did a turn to try and get nice and close. I wanted to wipe out your TIE advance as quickly as possible.
Like, I think I know the strategy trying to decimate. It's like a distraction. Because most players would go after the decimator first.
Alright, so I'm rolling to attack your TIE advanced. And that was Predator, I think. Or
I have Predator as well on that TIE. That's why you see me reroll.
I don't think I actually did any damage to you.
No, because I think I rolled one focus. And yeah, I did. I rolled I don't have a focus token.
You must have spent it to negate damage. Now
no,
you're.
I still have it.
Now your decimator is attacking my Z95, yes?
No, your Z95 is attacking me.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I used my focus, so I do.
1 damage.
I got 1 damage.
It's a face-up crit.
Face-up.
Direct hit. Looks like.
Nah, it's not direct hit. That was a maneuver. The next time you would perform a maneuver.
If I overlap.
If you overlap an obstacle, you take damage or something like that.
Matter. I don't need to overlap obstacles with him.
I don't think I took damage there.
If I had dash under, I could use that.
So luckily I got another crit in, and took no damage. But still, 1 lucky hit with the decimator, and it's all over. All right.
And my TIE advance is getting killed. TIE advance looks like it took some damage. Yeah, it took damage.
How much did it take though?
I'm not sure.
Probably.
It took like 2. Because I think I have 1 hull left now.
Yeah.
2 to 1 hull. So I can get killed.
You still had some hull left on your. It was barely alive, but it's still.
It had a shield, I think.
It is still alive. Yeah, you still had a shield left.
So it took 2 damage, and it took like 1. Like that's what I like about TIE fighters and TIE advances. They have shields. They have agility. They can dodge attacks.
Wait, TIE fighters have shields? What are you talking about?
Well, the newer ones do.
The first order TIE fighters. They've only got 1 shield though.
Yeah, but that's like if you have a TIE swarm, that will help you definitely. Because it's literally just an upgrade version of a TIE fighter. It only costs like 3 war points.
Okay.
Well, it costs 16 for level 3 and like 15 for level 1.
Alright, so you did a turn here into Dengar.
But
and that was the whole purpose of which was to block me more than likely. And I cleared that asteroid barely.
It looks like my decimator is trying to stay at range 3.
Now I had to go back along the template up to the point where I no longer hit you, and that was before. Yeah.
I was trying to hit.
So none of us really could do anything there. You blocked me. I blocked.
I knew you couldn't go this way, so I thought you were gonna go this way using a hard turn. But I was trying to get you to hit the asteroid. Land on the asteroid, so you would take damage.
All right. So I got 1 hit there. And you got an evade, I guess?
Yeah.
So no damage done.
I still got my
you got to shoot back with 3 attack dice.
There's your focus, 3 hits. I didn't even need Predator. You took some damage.
I took damage, yeah.
I think you took 2 damage, so it was 2 shields.
Yeah, so I have 2 hull left at this point, I think, on my Z95. That's what I was talking about. Eventually my luck with the Z95 would run out. You know. Because its agility value is only 2, and your attack power on your decimator is 3, so
you'll eventually wear down your defenses.
Right. I'd have to be really lucky with the dice.
Like right now, I like the entire game. Like I've been throwing 3 hits with the decimator because I just get 1 focus I need and just get 3 hits off. Like I did on your Dengar, I hit like 3 times using your 3. I mean. Like, it looks like right now that we're planning.
It's the Z95 versus the Decimator and the Jumpmaster versus the TIE Advance. We've got like a duel going on here.
1 large ship versus a small ship versus a large ship versus
yeah, it should be the other way around, you'd think.
Yeah.
You'd think the larger ships would win out. And there I am, put my nose up the camera for some reason. Alright.
Probably looking at the camera view. Maybe the battery. Make sure the battery.
Oh yeah. Because we went to an hour. I think we went into a full hour at this point.
I remember the one game when we tried playing the 10th of 4 and we ran out of battery like 500 times.
Yeah, that's when I was still using a DSLR.
And even the video camera, we done like the Armada with the video camera, and it still ran out of battery when playing Armada.
All right, so it looks like I'm attacking with my 360 arc here. I got a hit, I think. No damage.
No damage. Range 3. That's what I was trying to do.
You've got a lot of agility going for you. That's the
3
thing.
3 hits, I think.
That was my
3 hits. 2 focus.
And then an evade. Yeah.
Token.
So you had to use all of your you had to use both your tokens to avoid damage there.
But that was nice because I only have like 3.
Had you not had Kenkirk and Izard, you would have been dead.
Because that was 3 hits. That's what I do with it. Like that's a perfect combo for the Decimator. Like it's a good defensive Decimator.
And I used my focus token. It's 3 evades, so no damage on the Z95.
I was planning to use TIE Defender, but it was too many points because I was going to try two of them. I mean, that's kind of deadly having 2 TIE Defenders at once. But it did cost too much. So it was 30 and 30. I didn't have enough. I didn't have 60 points to add them to my team.
Alright, so at this point...
And the highest I could do was a TIE Defender.
Now, I did have Gonk, and I really wanted to use Gonk too. And his action is... With one action, you can add a shield token to the card, and then for another action, you can remove a shield token from that card and add it to your ship, up to your shield value.
That's pretty nice. Like,
but you have to use so many actions to get that done, though. It's like an R2-D2, but you have to use it over 2 actions.
Instead of 1.
Right.
Like, R2-D2...
And R2-D2 is free to use, because, you know, as long as you do a green maneuver.
That's better on, like, your Ghost. Like, R2-D2, not the, what's it called? The crew member card. But the astromech card, because the Ghost has 6 shields, so he can just regenerate them for the Ghost, and they'll give it. And they have usually on the Ghost, you want to go like super slow, so you can get like your firing arcs, right? You have a dorsal turret, plus the 4 attack, and then the 4 rear.
Looks like I got 3 hits here. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got 3 hits, and you got 2 hits and a two blanks and a focus. So.
I think I used my bait.
Yeah, so you took 2 hits still. So your TIE Advanced is out.
Out of the match.
Right, I'm going to use Lone Wolf. That didn't work. 2 blanks.
I think I take out face down. No, I evaded it.
You evaded it. I think you're down to 1 health at this point. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. I can't see the card count.
I'm just trying to stay alive myself. I know I took a hit somewhere. I think my Z95 was down to 1 health. And your Decimator was down to 1 health, and we were just trying to land a blow on each other.
It was really hard.
My Jump Master at this point was down to 3 hull.
Yeah, no, it had 2 hull left.
2 hull left.
It looks like it has 3 damage cards.
And I think I went...
Oh, that's a mistake right there. If you look, like, that's range 1.
What?
It looks like that's range 1.
It looks like it, but it's actually range 2, I think.
Yeah, but that's still pretty.
So I used Gonk for the first time. I put a shield token on the card. My goal now, if I expected my Z95 to die, so what I was trying to do was get a bunch of shields back on my Jump Master.
I might die this turn.
All right, so I used my focus, and I've got 3 hits, and you've got. You accidentally rolled. You rolled 3 dice instead of 2. And you took a damage. Okay, so now we're counting to see if just to make sure you had 12. Alright, yeah, now we're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, that was close. That was a close game. All right, so there you go, folks. Really cool game, I think. Very close. I appreciate you guys sticking with us and watching, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more gameplay videos from us, let us know. If you like this particular format, let us know that too. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and check out my official website, www.dadsgamingaddiction.com. This is Vince and Vinny Jr. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.
May the force be with you.
You will like this video. You will share this video. This is a nod. This is a nod to the Piano Guys. The Piano Guys did the same thing on their video.
About the Chuck. You're not gonna.
You will not. You will not post lame Chuck Norris comments in this video. I love the Piano Guys.
I know.
All right. See you guys next time.